Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a guy who's been a Raider his entire career. This is Marcel Reese. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Patriot first down.
Looking to throw. Mendoza. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Darren Waller. 42 yards. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
The kick is good.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers.
He'll try and do this himself. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down. Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early. And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Mendoza now throwing to start the drive. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. 2nd down and 8.
Back to throw. Mendoza. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 14. And the Patriot 1st down.
Looking to throw. Mendoza.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And out of bounds right around the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. 2nd and 6 from the 10. They'll keep pounding here with Ledge. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And here's Mendoza throwing on fourth down. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Marshawn Lynch, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Rodgers going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 11.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. He gets it over the middle of the column. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking sideline, incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Packers. Jahmyr Gibbs as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. 2nd and 14. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Back to throw. Mendoza. Pass pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion. Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On third down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 65 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now Rodgers. He finds his man complete. That's Brady. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Second and 4 at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Brady. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Underneath to his tight end, Wilson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now Rodgers. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds his man complete. That's Brady. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brings up second and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Now it's Rodgers. He'll try and do this himself. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
17, Patriots 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Mendoza off the play fake. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's another Patriots first down. It's a gain of 10. And a Patriot first down.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 39-yard line.
Off play action. Mendoza. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 22 yards.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now a quick give to the fullback, Marcel Reese. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll run with Lynch. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game, is down to the next snap.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, Rodgers.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Here's 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He'll try and do this himself. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. McManus now for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score Packers 24, Patriots 20.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
To kick off for Green Bay.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down this stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.